Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. Today we take a look at two watches by Hermes which captivated the audience of Watches and Wonders in 2022 and both won prizes at the GPHG of the same year from the Arceau collection. These are Le Temps Voyageur watches. Stunning in the presentation, absolutely unique in the way they operate, sort of in between a GMT and a world timer. So we have a 38 millimeter steel blue version, which actually won in the ladies category of the Complication at GPHG, but it's absolutely perfect on a man's wrist as well if you prefer the smaller size, and the blue presentation is absolutely captivating. And we have the titanium with the base of the watch and the lugs in a platinum 41 millimeter version. The titanium is microblasted and coated with a matte black DLC. My preference goes for the larger watch, wears amazing on my 17 centimeter wrist. The lugs are very peculiar, short at 6 o'clock and longer at the top with interchangeable straps, which are high quality alligator cuts with underside made of Hermes leather, so you get the highest quality possible. The buckle is also distinctive as well of the brand. Now, the way the watch work on the right side, you have the crown with which at the second click you can adjust both time zones. At the first click you can separately adjust your home time. So the home time is at the 12, while the local time as you travel will be on that subdial, which is part of the module. On the left side of the watch, you have an elegant pusher, very smooth to use, which will circle this local time in a presentation in a very unique animation. And the dial itself is very three-dimensional. The back of the dial presents an imaginary map of an equestrian world, and the words in French refer to disciplines related to horse riding, such as dressage or jumping, not racing per se. So the movement, the base is a tractor made by Voyageur, which is partly owned by Hermes, and it's a really nicely finished. Features a free-sprung balance wheel adjusted in 5 positions with 40 hours of power reserve. The module itself actually doesn't draw much of the power because the animation is done by a pusher, so it's mechanical. The module is created by a Chronode, which is a very high-end manufacturer, and a Chronode receives the base movement, on top of which they put their beautifully manufactured complex module. They add the dial, which is part of the module, and then the hands, and the result is just stunning on the wrist. So yeah, let me know in the comments which one you prefer, the blue dial or the black, the larger version. For me, the larger version wears better, and also the DLC coating make it feel like it's more prepared for traveling. But whether you go blue or black, you can't go wrong. Even the smaller watch wears very well on my wrist. I see that the blue one is not anymore on the website of Hermes, so maybe all sold out, at least online. Maybe you can still get it at the boutiques, while the larger version is still there, retailing for 27,000 euros. I believe these are very popular by collectors, and it's unique but not crazy unique. And you have to commend Hermes, which has the industrial might of the group to go further in watchmaking and then do something that's really refined and forward-looking in watchmaking, something that an independent would do. So they have the independent spirit, and for the most part, the Hermes group is still independent. LVMH only has a minority stake in the group. And yeah, you have to commend Hermes for coming with such a beautiful line of watches, the Arceau watches. There's also the moon phase, for example, which was beautiful, which I have presented on the channel. So once again, thanks to the ColleKtor for sharing these two beautiful watches. I really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys did as well. Bye-bye.